Hello students. So the last topic of previous video was acid. Acid. Acids are sour in taste. Acid turns blue litmus red. And acid give H positive ion. Acid solutions in water conduct electricity. So main point in these points, the very important point is that acid give H positive ions. Acid give us H positive ions, and other examples are also we learnt. And the types of acids: natural acids, mineral acids. Natural acids are those acids which we obtain from natural sources, and we also call natural acid as organic acids. And the other one was mineral acid. Mineral acids, we prepare them from minerals, or you can say these are man-made. We do not get these acids from natural sources. These are prepared in laboratories, that are called mineral acids. For example, HNO3 sulfuric acid, we prepare it in laboratories, in factories. We don't get these acids, these mineral acids, from natural sources. So this is the basic difference we learned. But today I am going to explain chemical properties of acids. Chemical properties. When we talk about chemical properties, that means the chemical reactions of acids. Chemical reactions of acids means chemical properties of acids. So first chemical reaction we are going to study is chemical reaction of acid with metal. Chemical reaction of acid with metal. So how do metal and acid they react with each other? So acid when react with metal, then salt and hydrogen gas will produce. So acid plus metal is equal to salt plus hydrogen gas. So if we exemplify this generalization, we have to give example. Then example is of acid and metal. Two examples I have written here: hydrochloric acid and metal is zinc, and sulfuric acid and metal is zinc. So I am going to explain you this one: metal and acid. Acid is sulfuric acid and metal is zinc. So when these react, then what happen? One thing you have to keep in mind: whenever the acid react with metal, hydrogen gas will produce, H2 gas, because in acid hydrogen is there. So this hydrogen will evolve as hydrogen gas, H2 gas. So H2 gas will evolve. Then what is left? Zinc and sulfate, Zn and SO4. Then ZnSO4 as a salt will come out. So this is the reaction with metal, acid and metal. H2 gas will produce, H2 gas will produce, and salt will produce. Zinc plus sulfate, zinc sulfate. So this is the reaction of acid and metal. So one gas is evolving, that is called hydrogen gas. The next question is the test of hydrogen gas. This gas is evolving, we have to do the identification test. This gas is a colorless. Hydrogen gas is a colorless gas. Then how would you identify that it is a hydrogen gas in a reaction? So in a reaction, if you want to identify this gas, then there is a test. The test is: bring the burning candle near the source of the gas. Suppose hydrogen gas is evolving from a source, then you have to bring burning candle near that source. So burning candle you can see in the book also, diagram is given. So acid is zinc. In the test tube we have put acid and metal. In this test tube what we added? Acid and metal. So when acid and metal is present here, then hydrogen gas will evolve. This hydrogen gas will take this hydrogen gas to soap solution. Then from this soap solution it will start coming out slowly, and then we bring burning candle near it. And then what we will bring? Burning candle near it. Then this gas will burn with pop sound. So the identification of a hydrogen gas is: whenever there is a hydrogen gas, then if you bring burning candle near it, then this gas will burn with pop sound. This is the identification test for hydrogen gas. Whenever there is hydrogen gas, because this is a colorless gas, you cannot identify it by just seeing, so you have to identify it by a test. That test is called burning candle test. You have to bring burning candle near it, and this gas will burn with pop sound. So this is the identification test for hydrogen gas. So next is, after this test for hydrogen gas, so next topic is reaction of acid with metal carbonate. Reaction of acid is metal carbonate and with मेटल हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट. अब मेटल कार्बोनेट होता क्या है? मेटल है कैल्शियम, कार्बोनेट है CO3. सो मेटल कार्बोनेट के साथ एसिड का क्या रिएक्शन है, ये हमने स्टडी करना है. सो व्हाट इज द रिएक्शन ऑफ मेटल कार्बोनेट विद एसिड H2SO4? सिंपल रिएक्शन है, इसको समझना है कैसे करना है हमने. सो H2SO4 प्लस कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, इस कैल्शियम से अब कैसे बने हैं, ये क्या बना है इसको देखते हैं. ये कैल्शियम हमारे पास और यहाँ सल्फेट है SO4, तो एक तो ये कैल्शियम सल्फेट बन जाएगा CaSO4 कैल्शियम सल्फेट. अब बचा क्या? CO3 एंड H2. CO3 है, CO3 में से A को यहाँ से चला जाएगा, बचेंगे 2, CO2 बच जाएगा हमारे पास. और जो A को गया है वो कहाँ गया? H2 ये बचा, उसके साथ ये वो लग जाएगा, H2O बन जाएगा. तो whenever there is a reaction between metal carbonate and acid, then a salt, a carbon dioxide gas and H2O will be produced. So this is a general equation, so you can understand it again. ये सल्फेट है, यहाँ कैल्शियम है, कैल्शियम सल्फेट बन गया सॉल्ट. यहाँ पे CO3 है, 3 O है, उसमें से A को चला गया H2 के साथ, ये बन गया H2O. बचे 2 C के साथ, वो CO2 अलग हो गया. This is the equation for reaction of acid with metal carbonate. So एक और एग्जाम्पल मैंने दे रखी है, उसको ये नोट्स, आई विल सेंड यू दीज नोट्स. एंड देन अगेन, विच गैस इज प्रोड्यूसिंग हियर? CO2 गैस. सो द आइडेंटिफिकेशन टेस्ट फॉर CO2, टेस्ट फॉर CO2, देयर इज ए टेस्ट फॉर CO2. व्हाट यू विल डू इफ ए गैस इज evolving, producing in a reaction, then it is CO2 gas is also a colorless gas. You cannot identify by just seeing it, you have to identify by a test. So if you have suspect that this gas is CO2 gas, then you have to pass this gas through lime water. you have to pass this gas through lime water. If lime water color changes to milky, if lime water turns milky, that means this gas is CO2 gas. CO2 गैस है, ये अगर कैंडल लेके आएंगे तो ये जलेगी नहीं. कैंडल लेके आएंगे अगर इसके पास, गैस के पास, तो वो हाइड्रोजन गैस है, वो बर्न होती है विद पॉप साउंड. बट CO2 गैस बर्न नहीं होगी. लेकिन CO2 गैस का कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये CO2 है? अगर वो गैस को हम पास करा देंगे लाइम वाटर में से, एक टेस्ट ट्यूब में लाइम वाटर लेंगे, उस लाइम वाटर में से अगर ये गैस हम पास करा देंगे, अगर वो लाइम वाटर मिल्की हो जाए, then it will be a CO2 gas. This is the identification test of CO2 gas. But the question may be asked in the form, why lime water turns milky? When we pass CO2 gas through lime water, why lime water gets milky? So the answer of this question you can have by this reaction. So lime water, the formula of lime water is calcium hydroxide. So the formula of lime water is calcium hydroxide. When we pass CO2 gas through calcium hydroxide, then why this lime water, its color is like water? Actually initially the color of the lime water is like water, and when we pass CO2 gas through it, it changes to milky. Why? This is the question. This answer is given in this reaction, that when we pass CO2 through calcium hydroxide, means lime water, then a new substance form which is calcium carbonate. Calcium from lime water, CO2 from CO2, and oxygen from here, oxygen, one oxygen, so CO3, calcium CO3, calcium CO2 और एक O2 है जहाँ पे, एक को लेके कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, ये जो सब्सटेंस बना है. सो लाइम वाटर में से CO2 पास कराई, ये नया सब्सटेंस बना है जो कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. ये वाइट कलर का होता है, ये वाइट प्रेसिपिटेट इसको बोलते हैं, ये मिल्की होता है. इसकी वजह से ही जो लाइम वाटर है वो क्या हो जाता है, फिर मिल्की हो जाता है और उसमें वाटर बन जाता है. सो दैट इज द रिएक्शन विच यू नीड टू राइट. इफ दे आस्क व्हाई लाइम वाटर बिकम मिल्की व्हेन वी पास CO2 gas through it. So when we pass CO2 gas through lime water, then calcium carbonate will form. This calcium carbonate is white. It is like milk. That's why the color changes, or you can say lime water turns milky. And the next last reaction is reaction of acid with metal hydrogen carbonate. अब वही एसिड है, एसिड पहले H2SO4 लिया था, अभी क्या ले लिया, HCl. एसिड तो है, लेकिन अब जो हमने दूसरा जो रिएक्टेंट लिया वो है मेटल हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट. पहले मेटल कार्बोनेट लिया था, अब क्या है, मेटल हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट. एक हाइड्रोजन साथ में लगा लिया, मेटल हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट. इसके साथ क्या रिएक्शन है, बड़ा सिंपल रिएक्शन है. Na और ये Cl है, NaCl बन जाएगा, NaCl, ये बन गया NaCl. CO3 है, 3 O है, इसमें से एक O, एक H ये है, एक H ये, H2, एक O इसके साथ चल गया, वही H2O बन जाएगा. बचा क्या, यहाँ पे CO3 में से एक O चला गया, बच गया CO2. So again CO2 gas is produced. So acid plus metal hydrogen carbonate, again you can understand NaCl, ये NaCl है, NaCl हो गया अलग, बचा 2H, एक H और 2H, एक H और 2H, 2 हाइड्रोजन है साथ में, एक ऑक्सीजन O3 से ले लिया, H2O बन गया, और O3 से एक ऑक्सीजन चला गया तो CO2 बच गया यहाँ पे. तो CO2 is produced. So this is a reaction of acid with metal hydrogen carbonates. So that's all for today. Thank you.